Hello, I'm Bobby Cottrell from Dudley Performing Arts, and in this video you are going to learn how to play Under Arrest. Now, Under Arrest is slightly harder than Trick or Treat because in Trick or Treat you were just playing 2 notes at a time. In Under Arrest we are going to play 7 notes at a time. First of all, let's have a look at the notes that you have to use to play Under Arrest. Now, we are using the G and the D strings. That's the 2 strings on the left hand side of your violin. It's the 2 thickest strings. We're going to learn the tune 1 line at a time. So let's start off with the first line, which, as you can see here, is 7 Gs followed by 1 rest. First of all, you need to make sure that your bow is on the G string. So lift your elbow all the way up like that. So you're reaching right the way over to the G. And you're going to move forwards and backwards or up and down 7 times. Now, you need to make sure that you don't just do 7 down bows like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And also don't do 7 up bows like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you actually need to move in both directions, forwards and backwards, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So pause the video and have a little practice of that now. Now we're going to try the second line, which is 7 Ds. Remember, the D string is right next to the G. It's a little bit harder to play though because you've got 1 string either side of it. Now 7 Ds sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, pause the video and have a practice, but this time of 7 Ds. Now let's try the third line, which is 3 Gs. So that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Again, pause the video and have a practice of 3 Gs. The fourth line is 3 Gs, which is exactly the same as the third. So if you want to practice that again, then feel free to pause the video and have a try. But because it's the same, I'm going to skip it and go straight to the last line. Now this is the most difficult because it has 2 different notes in it this time, Gs and Ds. In fact, it has 4 Ds followed by 3 Gs. So that sounds like this. D, 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 G, G, G. Again, pause the video and have a practice of the last line. Now that you can play each line on its own, we will try and put the whole thing together so that you can play all of Under Arrest without stopping. Now, 2 things to mention before we try this. First of all, at the end, you can see there are 2 lines, 1 thin and 1 thick, and they have got 2 dots in front of them. That is a repeat mark. So once you get to the end, you have to go straight back to the beginning, to the first line where you've got 7 Gs again. The other thing we have to look at is the introduction. Now, an introduction means a bit of music at the beginning before you start playing. In Under Arrest, the introduction lasts for 8 beats. So you will hear a piano playing at the start for 8 beats, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that's where you come in with your 7 Gs at the beginning. So now I'm going to play through the whole of Under Arrest with the introduction at the beginning and the repeat, so you can hear how the whole thing fits together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G, 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 G. Rest. D, 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 D. Rest. G, G, G. Rest. G, G, G. Rest. D, 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 G, G, G. Repeat. G, 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 G. D, 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 D. G, 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 G. D, 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 G, G, G. Now you have two options. You can rewind the video 1 minute and play along with me, or if you think you're ready to try it on your own, then I will put up the backing track next and you can play it on your own along with the backing track. Good luck. Well done if you managed to get your G's and D's in the right place and not playing the rests. That's the end of this video. In the next video, Mrs. Pennycook will teach you how to play open string boogie.